A stage impulse turbine consists of a convergent divergent nozzle and one ring of moving blades. The tip angle is 35 degrees. Tip angle here refers to blade angle beta 1 beta 2. Nozzle angle is 22 degrees. If the velocity of steam at exit of the nozzle is 450 meters per second, velocity of the steam at exit of the nozzle is 450 meters per second, means it is V1. Find the blade speed so that steam shall pass onto the blades without shock. Find the efficiency neglecting the frictional losses. So neglecting the frictional losses means, so VR1 is equal to VR2, neglecting the frictional losses. You need to be very careful while reading the problems. Okay, neglecting the friction losses means VR1 is equal to VR2, and also find the power developed. Okay, so in the previous problems rotor speed was given, but in this problem rotor speed is not given. We need to find the value of u. So what is the first step? Write what is given. So it is a problem on single stage impulse turbine, and tip angle means beta 1 beta 2 is equal to 35 degrees, and he has given us nozzle angle as 22 degrees, and steam that comes out of nozzle, it is V1. Steam that comes out of nozzle, always it is V1. V1 is 450 meters per second, and we need to find u and blade efficiency as well as power developed. So we have written what is given. Next to find, next a third step is we need to draw the rough velocity triangle. Just draw freehand rough velocity triangle. Okay, it is a must, because if you draw the rough velocity triangle, it will be easy for you to refer and follow the steps and find the answers. Let us consider the triangle ADC. ADC. Let us consider the triangle ADC. VU1. In triangle ADC, this is VU1 and this is VM1, and AC is V1. So what is VU1? VU1 is V1 cos alpha 1. We know V1 alpha 1 is given, so substitute and get the answer. VU1 is 417.23 meters per second. Next, similarly we can find VM1. What is VM1? VM1 is V1 sin alpha 1. V1 sin alpha 1, 450 into sin 22. VM1 we will get it as 168.57 meters per second. VM1 can also be written as VR1 sin beta 1. Sorry, it is sin. VM1 can also be written as VR1 sin beta 1. Okay, so we know VM1, we know beta 1 is given, so we can find VR1. VR1 is VM1 divided by sin beta 1. What is beta 1? Blade angle 35 degrees, and VM1 we have found out 168.57. Substitute, we will get VR1 as 293.9 meters per second. If frictional losses are neglected, if in the problem neglect the frictional losses, if it is given, then remember always this VR2 is equal to VR1. Relative velocity VR2 VR1 are equal. Okay, now u is equal to VU1. This u AB is equal to AD minus BD. That's what we have written here. U is equal to VU1 minus BD is what? VR1 cos beta 1. VR1 cos beta 1. Substitute the values, you will get blade speed as 176.48 meters per second. Next, let's go to the triangle BEF. In the triangle BEF, VR2 cos beta 2. VR2 cos beta 2 is equal to VU2 plus U. VR2 cos beta 2. This VR2 cos beta 2 is FB. FB is FA plus AB. What is FA? FA is VU2 plus AB. What is AB? AB is U. VU2 plus U. Okay. So VR2 we know, beta 2 is given, U we know, because VR2 is equal to VR1, we have found out VR1. VR1 is 293.9, it is equal to VR2, we will get VU2. Okay, so we have found out VU1, VU2, and we have found out U. Next we can substitute in the formula. Blade efficiency is given as 2U VU1 plus VU2 divided by V1 square. V1 square we know, U we have found out, VU1 VU2 we have found out, and get the answers. Similarly, power is equal to m dot u into VU1 plus VU2. Here mass flow rate is not given in the problem. Whenever if the mass flow rate is not specified, assume it as 1 kg per second. Remember that point. Okay. Next, whatever answers you have got, you write all those answers on one side. It will be easy for us to refer. Okay. So we have substituted values. We got blade efficiency as 83.93%. Means whatever the steam, the kinetic energy available from the steam, 83% of that steam is converted into work. Next, power is 84.97 kilowatt. So this we have got the answers using the formulas. Now let us get the answer using the graphical method. So already I have drawn for your reference. Okay, so I will explain you how to draw this, how to get the answers using the graphical method. So the difference between this problem and the previous problems is that in this U is not given, whereas in the previous problems rotor speeds were given. So directly we had drawn U first and we had drawn V1, VR1, but here U is not given. So how to start this? The first and important step is, so we can take the scale later because we do not know U, but V1 is given. So V1 is given as how much? 450 meters per second, and alpha 1 is given as 22 degrees. So the first step is draw a horizontal line. Okay, now on this line we don't know U, how much is U, we need to find that. Okay, so you take any point on this, I'll mark it as point A on this, and let me take the scale. You can take any scale, so I am just taking, for since I need to draw velocity triangle within this. If you are taking landscape, you can take you can draw bigger velocity triangle. 50 meters per second is equal to 1 centimeter. If I am drawing in this fashion, I can take 10 meters per second is equal to 1 centimeter, or you can take 20 meters per second or 30 meters per second is equal to 1 centimeter scale. Now from point A you draw V1, so 22 degrees. This is a very important problem. So 0, 10, 20, 21, 22. So 22 degrees. From here you draw a line. Okay, so this is, on this we will get V1. V1 is how much now? 450. So 450 divided by 50 is, so V1 will be equal to 9 centimeters. So approximately on this mark, you can either use scale or you can use a compass. It will be better if you use compass. Since I need to save time, I am using the scale. So I have taken 9 centimeter on this. Okay, so I'll mark this point as C. We have been marking this point as C, so I will take it as C. So this is I got. Now I do not know U, so how to get that? This is alpha 1. Okay, so I'll just give you simple logic. So if there are two parallel lines, if I have drawn a straight line, okay, so this angle, let me call it as beta 1, is equal to, on opposite side, both are equal, right, because these two lines are parallel. So when there are two parallel lines, when I draw a line at an inclined, so this angle is equal to this angle. This you have studied in your school level. Okay, so same concept I am using here. Okay, so beta 1 is supposed to be somewhere here, which is given as, how much is beta 1? Beta 1 given as 35 degrees. So beta 1 is 35 degrees. Okay, so I don't know. So this is point A, this is point C. I don't know where it lies. It can be either here or here, anywhere. I do not know. Okay, but I know beta 1 is 35 degrees. So what we can use is, now how to draw that? So very important step. So you should be careful when you are drawing parallel lines. Okay. So draw a line here, horizontal, and take the protractor. Okay, considering this point as reference and this horizontal line as reference, you mark 35 degrees, 0, 10, 20, 30, and this is 35. Okay, so join this line. Okay, so this is 35 degrees. So this angle will also be equal to 35 degrees. So this is how I got point B. Very important step. If you have not understood this, you can contact me, so I can explain you once again. So now I got point B. So join this point A and B. Join point A and B. So this is your rotor speed U. How much it is? Let us measure. So it is approximately 3.6 centimeter, and what is the scale we have taken? 50 meters per second. So 3.6 into 50, approximately you will get it as 180 meters per second. So what is the calculated answer we have got? U is 176.48. So our answer is near to the calculated answer. So our graph is, our velocity triangle is correct. Okay, so once we got this, drop a vertical line. So we will get VM1 and VU1. So this point is D, and AD is VU1. So this AD, it is VU1. How much is this? Let us measure this. It is approximately 8.3. It is approximately, VU1 is 8.3 centimeter into 50 scale. So it is approximately 415 meters per second. What is the calculated answers we have got? VU1, we have got it as 417.23. So our answer is, our velocity triangle is correct. Now how to draw the, so once you draw this, drawing the outlet velocity triangle is easy. So what is as mentioned in the problem, beta 1 is equal to beta 2 is equal to 35 degrees. So now taking point B as reference, take 35 degree, because beta 1 is equal to beta 2 is equal to 35 degrees, 10, 20, 30, and this is 35. Okay, so draw a line on this. So on this we will get VR2. How much is VR2? Since there is no friction, VR1 is equal to VR2. VR2 is how much? It is, this is V1, VR1. You can take the compass. You can take the compass from here. You can measure this. This becomes VR2. This I will call it as point E. This is VR2. This is beta 2. Once we get join point A to E, we will get V2. This is V2 and this angle is alpha 2. So from point E, drop vertical till it meets the horizontal line. So this point I will call it as F. So this AF is VU2. How much it is? It is approximately around 1.3. So this is VU2 1.3 centimeter, and multiply the scaling factor, you will get it as 65 meters per second. And what is our calculated answer? Calculated answer is 64. So our answer is approximately correct. So once you know VU2 and VU1, next we need to substitute in the formula, okay, VU1, VU2, and get the answers. So we have solved this problem using the mathematical formula as well as using the graphical method, and we got almost similar answers with very less deviation in the answer. So in the examination you can solve either by graphical method or by using the formulas, whichever is convenient to you.